Hello, everyone. This is Josh with Heavy Iron Review and Commentary. Today, what we are going to be looking at is bodybuilders of yesteryear and how they look today with actual comparable photos. We're not talking photos that are just, of them shredded and them huge and fat. That's not the purpose of this. This purpose is to see where they're actually at now. We're going to start off with Ronnie Coleman, 8-time Mr. O. As you can see here on the left, when he is fully in training mode, how full he is, how large he is. There on your right is a recent picture from his Instagram account, and Ronnie actually has come back from a hip replacement and is doing very well, I think. He actually just challenged Jay Cutler to get back into competing, but that's a whole nother story. Next, we have Jay Cutler, actually a person that Ronnie just challenged. To your left is Jay when he was just won the Olympia and is at a pool party. And then there's Jay today. Pool party. And I think he looks pretty good. I think he stayed in pretty good shape. Very impressed, actually. Once again, though, rather young compared to some of these guys. Lee Haney, who's actually my favorite bodybuilder of all time. I think the most aesthetic. I think the most just all-around best physique of all time. And Mr. Haney on the left there is full in proportion. And now Mr. Haney on the right, I think Mr. Haney's genetics and lifestyle and everything has carried over very well. And I think that he has really kept up. And I still think that he looks very, very healthy. He's also pictured with Sean Ray there. Next, we have Dorian Yates. Sorry for the image being kind of distorted. Mr. Yates did not have many clear photos that I wanted to choose from this position. I mean, as you can see, Mr. Yates has stayed in very good shape. 6-time Mr. O on the left, and on the right, just a man selling supplements. No big deal. Kevin Lebron. Really big fan of Kevin. I really liked his physique. I thought it was really, really just all around, besides Haney, one of the best. Never a Mr. Olympia. Had Haney and the Big Oak, Ronnie, in his way. But once again, Kevin is, he's definitely in shape and is still around the fitness scene. Frank Zane, also one of my favorite old school bodybuilders. Just look at the physique on the left, more aesthetic. And look on the right, still good genetics there. There's some good genetics. Frank's still kicking. Still going strong. The Friggs, old Louis on the left. That's actually a picture much later than what he competed in pumping iron. But once again, I think his best look. And then Lou now. Lou is definitely a advocate for fitness, and so I think he's done very well throughout his time. Next, and to end on, is Arnold, the King, 7-time Mr. O. Looking previously back then, just mammoth with well proportions, obviously arguably the best bodybuilder of all time, And then on the right, Arnie, I did not put his governorship on there, or his run at the governor, because obviously there was a lot more going on than fitness at the time. But now that he's back in entertainment and back selling supplements with the supplement line, he has definitely devoted himself back to the gym, and I think this is the product that you see today. I think that it looks good, and good old Arnie is the king for a reason. But I just really wanted to kind of give these guys a shout out and just really acknowledge where they're at now, is because I don't see a lot of real-time photos. I see a lot of, old, out-of-shape bodybuilders, blah, 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 blah. But really where they're at now, I think this is a good comparative. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a